will kick it away to start us off.
Texas.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Texas Longhorns offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable on that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down coming up after that completion. To the ground to try to move the chains. Makes his man miss. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Wide out in motion. Trying play action. Dances away. Lets it fly. He's got it. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. North Texas really has it going on offense. Gets it to the back. Makes a man miss. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mean Green. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got a man. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. He's right on target. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 2nd down now after the sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Throws to the tight end. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unleashes one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. Got his man.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Pulled down for the tackle.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. Fast motion from the offense. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Back to the air one more time. Bought a little time, lets it go. Into the house. Touchdown, North Texas. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Texas. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab and he's dragged down.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
He's going to take off. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Bug meat windshield. Ouch. You cannot make a living as a quarterback taking those kind of hits. Nice job scrambling, getting the first down. Let's not do too many more of those.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're bringing heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Trying to get to him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He got it.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense.
Nothing but green ahead. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it. Now on 2nd down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Tackle is made after the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They're trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
They're trailing by 11 to UNLV. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the big fella. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to pass. It's Cantrell. It's complete to the right. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Timeout, North Texas.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. 1st down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Mean Green. And once he got loose, it was all over. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Finds his big tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Cantrell. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, looking again to throw. Finds his tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Running backs square their shoulders up. It's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
He'll throw on third down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Handoff from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Running to the left. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And this offense can still afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Longhorns have it for the 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn! Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Using his feet to buy time. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Jordan. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Cantrell. Buys a little time with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
So frustrating as a defense because you've got the offense in 3rd down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape, and then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Movement here from the tight end. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. He's got the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Longhorns are flying down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. And they pick up on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touch pass on the right. Still on his feet at the 25. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line. Represent themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll be brought down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage at the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the tackler.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. Running with power. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Motion from the offense. Using the quick game. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball's out, and they're after it. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. 2nd down coming up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's complete to the left. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The handoff, keep working on that clock. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They think there's room to run to the right here. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. He's now up to 71 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah.